up, dude?
What's up?
About to cast week 1 of freaking Scrims S10. Crimzone Season 10, week 1.
Yeah, it should be good. It's a pretty interesting matchup coming up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check the rosters are up to date right now. But
Okay.
here, I'll share my application so you can see what's going on. Should be able to see.
Okay.
As a creator. Oh, never mind. It looks like, okay, they updated their roster.
Oh, who's in?
It looks like Alec is playing. Alex, Elena, Mike, and then Blake.
Mm-hmm.
So I am regenerating it. And then the draft links. Okay. I'm trying to get an invite to the lobby, but
Gotcha.
I have the spectator pull me up.
Okay.
Okay. Lobby. Updated. Okay. Can you check and see? I'm just waiting for an invite to their lobby.
You're all good.
I don't know if I have the right. I think okay, so I got the new assets. Let me update these. Hoping it doesn't explode them. Oh, nice. Did it just update it for you? Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think these are the rosters.
Okay.
So it looks like they have, on New York Nutbusters, they have Blake, Mike, Elena, Alex, and PB. And then we've got Korn, Noam, Future, I think, Snow, and then Jacob. But yeah, I think, because Metabusters were rated pretty highly, right, in the power rankings?
I believe they were. There's a lot of focus definitely around like the bot lane specifically for both these teams.
Yeah.
You have like a lot of like strong AD play coming out of Snow particularly, but PB also is like just a very solid support, and you can see that like 16-4 wins, 16 wins, 4 losses. That's a really good win rate on Rel. So it should be really interesting to see like how this matches up exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Just waiting for an invite to the lobby. Yeah. Sorry. All right, we have the lobby. So we're in there. We have the draft lull as well. Does that hide the stream for you when I do that, Alec? You can't see it with this up, can you?
I can't see I can't see it with this up.
Okay. Is it fine now though, or is it still blacked out?
We still have the champions to watch.
Yeah,
on.
that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I can see that now. There we go.
I'm just opening a second window underneath so I can do the other thing on the side. Okay. I'm gonna go back to this. So, yeah, it looks like jungle matchup will probably be pretty close because these are their best champions, right? Or champions to watch, I guess. So both top laners have pretty high win rate. It's actually like pretty solid data on all these players.
Yeah.
16-4 on Rel, 47-33 on Nami.
Yeah, I was actually like just thinking real quick, like, you know, how like both like bot lanes would like want to like I guess interact with each other.
Yeah.
Because one side, are we gonna like go for the see the enchanter that we see a lot of the time, out of like Jacob, or are we gonna like opt into more like engaged champs that like PB plays?
Yeah, because it looks like both Future and PB have been playing for a really long time, like in Scrim Zone, and they're both our players to watch today. Both have pretty good win rates too, 57 and 52.
Yeah, I think that it's really interesting how certain like I guess pairings can also like make like things like also look better than like they seem, because like some champs like by themselves like aren't strong. Like the Drawny may not be a strong champ, for instance here, but like with a good like solid like melee like pairing, like it can be a very like powerful pick.
Yeah,
giving you that like lockdown CC and like potential on like kills, as well as like giving your like jungler enough like control for like the river to like be able to like either like take scuttle or like get control of objectives.
Yeah. No, I think mid jungle matchups are going to be important, and I think bot picks are going to be really, really important.
Yeah, I could definitely see a high priority on like bot lane this game, but I think it'd be this priority is definitely going to lean more towards support, is how I'd imagine it.
Yeah, probably early AD picks.
This support really does.
Yeah.
The support really does like determine the lane, and so it'd be really interesting to see like, are they just gonna like be like blinding AD and letting support drop all the way through the draft in order to like get like a higher priority for the lane?
Yeah, because I know Stowe leans towards a lot of like lane bullies and power picks in AD, so I think supports that can enable him. Like I think Leash and Nami is a really good pairing for them if they're both like good on it, and then Caitlyn's also a really strong pick, and then they might even play Yunara, depending on how draft shakes out. I know Yunara's a bit overtuned right now, but I know she has a hard time playing into some drafts. But yeah, right now we're just waiting on draft for a sec.
Yeah, we're just chilling. Just waiting for things to break down or build up.
Yeah, it looks like most people are in the lobby now. So I'll just wait for ready checks to go through, and then we'll get into draft.
Yeah, should be fun.
So I'm looking at the players right now. So actually the biggest, if they're in order, because they all have different names, I think the biggest rank disparity is actually in mid and then ADC. So it looks like It looks like New York Nutbusters mid lane is silver, and then Fuger's Emerald 1, and then Patrick. I mean, Snow is Diamond 3, and then Alex is Gold 1. But I don't know what rank they were last season. And then PV's Diamond, and then Jasper's or Jacob is Gold. Is that the right person? Is that his account? I don't know accounts, so we'll get familiar as we cast more and more. But everybody's kind of new to me right now.
It's gonna be interesting to see, like, like how, like, stylistically, like, some players match up, because, like, despite the ranks, I think that a lot of players tend to have, like, a style that they, like, want to play, like, towards, like, mainly. So you could see, like, either, like, maybe, like, some, like, hyper aggression, like, out of, like, the bot lane of meta of, like, the meta busters, because, like, they have, like, a ADC who's, like, he clearly has hands, and, like, can, like,
Yeah.
maybe, like, tip the game, like, in their favor. But also, in, like, on the flip, maybe, like, the over aggression can, like, be punished, and maybe, like, the New York, like, Nutbusters are able to, like, really, like, pull out some, like, small wins.
Yeah, I
Like,
think if
by just like by, like, virtue of playing passively.
they can open up Blake through PB roaming like early, depending on like the bot lane they pick, like maybe they look for like an Ezreal or something like that to really open up PB. Like I feel like if they blow up topside, like Metabusters might have a pretty hard time countering that, but it just kind of depends on how it all shakes out. But yeah, I think there's going to be a big emphasis on how bot lane's played, or like as how the map is played based on bot lane map states, like the early lane.
Yeah, it should be good to see.
Hmm. Um. Yeah, I believe. Whoops. Yeah.
So
Just want
is
to
it
make sure.
starting up soon, or are we
I just am making sure. Okay, I have the right draft link. I haven't heard anything yet. They said they were waiting on one player to show up.
okay, so we'll just chill out for now.
Yeah. So I don't have an exact ETA, but hopefully in the next like 5 minutes we'll be starting up.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
guess in the
gonna.
meantime,
Um,
yeah, if you need to do anything at all, like, please, like, go ahead. Or, I mean, if you just want to sit and just chill and just talk about something, that's fine as well.
okay. Yeah, we're just still waiting. Um, Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Draft will start up here in just a minute or so.
Just a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we'll say the Stanley Cup is working wonders. Just hold so much
Stanley
space.
Cup?
The Stanley Cup.
Oh, your cup, like your
Yeah, my cup, my water cup, my water. You
your
know,
beverage cup.
like
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
hockey like trophy that like many people do talk about, but Stanley Cup just holds so much water. I mean, it's the actual trophy like in hockey, like it's pretty sizable. Probably could hold a lot of water as well, but you know, not to say like my cup couldn't, but it does feel nice to just have like a huge like water cup that you can just carry around with you. Drink as much water as you need.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we should be getting a new draft here any second. I'm assuming Ban Priles will go down onto PB and Blake for the side of New York Nutbusters, and then over on the side of Snow and Fuger for the side of Metabusters.
Yeah.
So we could be looking at like some Caitlyn ban, some Lucian ban. Do you know what else Fuger plays? Maybe some Galio bans. I don't know exactly what that he
Galio,
plays
I
mid.
feel like yeah,
Galio's
I'm
kind
not
of
too familiar with the
situational,
champ pool,
but
I feel like you definitely want to like like protect like your like mid lane this game because you don't want someone just like getting like like having to blind something and then immediately like getting like counterpicked as well
yeah,
because it
for
could
sure.
like really just make the game like not like what you want to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and there's we're getting into draft. Okay, let's see.
Started off with a Lucian
So there's
ban.
a
against
Lucian
Snow.
ban. Let's see.
Rail
So they're banning the
ban.
Rel. The Rel
PB.
ban. It's very
Ezreal.
standard for
Interesting
Ezreal.
that they ban the Ezreal. Anivia away from
Nivea ban.
their
Interesting.
mid. And then Twitch. So three bans down
So
onto
three
Snow.
80s bans. Okay. I'm assuming you'd want to also ban another support here. Let's see what they decide to do.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Maybe Israel's like his strongest champ, and so they just want him off like pure comfort. But
all the 80s out. I mean, those are pretty like Ezreal and Lucian are mobile.
I mean,
ADs.
Yunara's open. Zed ban. Is that?
Zed
I'm
ban,
assuming
okay.
jungle ban, right?
Yeah, that's what it'd have to be. Aurora, first pick.
Aurora first pick. Match with
Syndra.
Syndra.
This is a pretty good matchup for Syndra.
They can't flex Aurora, can they? Does their top play it?
I'm
Because
unsure.
I think that matchup's pretty brutal. I mean, you play middle, like you know that
Yeah.
matchup probably better than anybody.
Yeah, that generally like for Aurora, like it's actually not too terrible, but you need to just be very careful about your spacing against like Syndra for the most part.
Because if you stun you, you're just
Yeah, she does stun you pretty hard.
time.
Wukong
they're
is
gonna take
Wukong's a pretty good pick pairing with Syndra, so Pantheon, okay. Also a good pairing. I'd like to see what they'd like respond with in jungle. Honestly, a tank jungler wouldn't be bad here for a pick.
Yeah, it just
Skarner would. I feel like Skarner wouldn't be that terrible.
It just depends on early, because Pantheon kind of bullies tanks. But okay, so they're gonna deny Caitlyn.
They're gonna opt in.
Maybe I haven't locked it in yet.
Just
They played a lot of range.
about it.
Yeah, Metabusters is currently kind of short range. What do they pair it with? Are they gonna go Kate Lux and just send the bot matchup? Or are they gonna drop support pick? Because they can either match jungle here, or they can drop support.
They're gonna go Braum. Interesting. Okay. So now you're gonna need to pick. You can't really drop AD here, so you're gonna need to pick your ADC. Or else you're gonna get 5 min on AD, which could really squeeze the champ pool.
Yeah, you got a Philios open, Ash, Jinx. I'm assuming a Philios or Jinx will probably be the pick.
They're gonna pick Soraka here. They're gonna try to.
Raka. Okay.
Interesting. So now it looks like the bans are probably gonna be now focused towards top lane.
Yeah,
I'd
they're just gonna
assume that
drop
they
more
probably
ADs.
ban. Assuming that red side or Metabus is gonna start banning some of the top laners out from Blake.
You could
See what
also
they decide
ban
to do.
jungles too that like facilitate your team well. Like Maokai, I think is a pretty good ban. I think Nautilus right now, since Nautilus is like Rosen in priority in jungle, is pretty good too because he sets up for your carries. I like.
A
I kind
Nautilus
of
jungle pick wouldn't even be bad for New York Nutbusters. Actually, a good shout because a
Kindred.
lot of their like Syndra and like Soraka can be like very vulnerable to any Nautilus hooks.
Yeah, I think it's better here to ban jungles and then take blind jungle on 4, and then that way you can counter pick on 5 as meta busters.
I see here. Let's see here.
So it'll be another jungle
Yeah,
ban. I don't know what it'll
Kindred.
be. I'd be surprised if it was a top ban.
They do have top
Kane.
counter,
Okay.
so they are gonna focus on junglers.
Yeah, this will be 5th AD ban, almost guaranteed. I think they need to take away Jinx.
Yeah,
Jinx
Jinx
is-
are I think
Renekton.
Renekton.
So you think they're gonna blind a top here? I think you're probably just. Oh wait, they
Uh,
already have their jungler. What am I saying? They're gonna take their
Yeah.
AD on 4.
Yeah,
Sorry, I got lost.
no, you're fine.
Varus.
Varus is good. I like Varus here.
Yeah, Varus is good.
It's like long range enough. Lane should be relatively safe. It's interesting to see that we are seeing like that Enchanter versus like tank support matchup. They're gonna pick Smolder for safety.
Yeah, scaling. And then that way, if they lose lane, it's not.
So
Oh,
this
they're
is
gonna play
probably
Smolder mid.
Yeah, Smolder mid with an Aurora top.
Okay. It's an interesting flex. Wow, it's gonna get locked in. Okay. So
Yeah.
Kate Brown bot with a Smolder mid.
So now you're kind of locked into picking.
You need to pick a safe top, or
Yeah.
I mean a safe jungle.
Jungle.
I mean,
I
I
think that
think
you're gonna.
Maokai is still really good really
That guy seems like a really good pick.
The matchup's kind of rough. I mean, you could Sejuani, Maokai, Nautilus. You could. I mean, any tank jungler is pretty good here.
Yeah. J4.
This matchup's. I mean, it's good into the enemy team because they're 4 immobiles, but I think the jungle matchup is not very good for Jarvan.
Yeah.
It's kind of rough, but maybe with the Pantheon nerfs, it's okay.
Yeah, I was expecting them to opt into a like tank jungler on 5 because it does seem like they need like a bit of front line, but I guess that they're just opting in for more all in, and they feel like that.
And then Ornn to round it out. I
Ornn.
do really like Ornn.
Oh, I think Ornn's a really good pick. I think Metabus has a very solid draft, as you know, like they have like a lot of like even though like New York Nutbusters has like some like pretty good scaling with like the Smolder included, like Metabusters has a very like rounded team comp with like scaling that can match with ornaments.
Yeah, no, we'll just wait for the. Oh, this didn't. What the heck? Sorry, one sec. I'm trying to get the draft generated. Let's go.
Did you get it working?
I don't know if I need to refresh the scene or what's going on, but yeah, I'm not sure about the in-between slides not refreshing. I must have done something wrong. I'll look into it and see. But no, yeah, it should be. I think Varus has a very high potential to carry this game. He has a lot of setup from his team, and I think Varus can create a lot of space. So I think it's going to be on on the Aurora top to get a pretty substantial lead.
Yeah, I feel like early game topside for New York Nutbusters can be particularly difficult, especially with the like just pairings on the top side of like Metabusters just being, in my opinion, just very, very solid. So it'd be really interesting to see like how like Mike exactly wants to like path this game.
Oh. Okay. There we go. I figured out how to generate it, so we can switch it over. The champions don't match up to the players who are playing them, but we do have the draft border in. Yeah, I think topside has to. I don't know. I feel like with Soraka and Varus and Syndra, I feel like even though they have a Smolder on the enemy team mid, I feel like Metabusters late game is insane with Ornn items and like an Enchanter versus a melee support.
I think this is a very difficult game for Aurora to play specifically.
So I like your prio targets are like what Syndra, Soraka, Varus, because you're
Varus.
very unlikely gonna pop Pantheon. Maybe in the later stages, like in team fights, but he's always gonna have E to at least mitigate getting one shot. But it'll be interesting to see how Alex and PB do in the bot lane with Kate Brum into Soraka Varus, because I think Snow and Jacob have a lot of they should have a lot of lane prio down there. So
yeah, this a lot of like the times like I'm like thinking about like how Aurora like enters the fight. Like she ults in, she W's, but then she has to like work around like Pantheon stun, Soraka silence, Varus R, and like Syndra stun, as well as an Ornn. So it's kind of difficult unless like Aurora can like find some like really good flanks this game. I think it could be a really like tough Aurora game to play.
Yeah. Okay, we're loading into game. Wait, Grillmaster Brum, dude, that skin's legit.
Here it is. He's the griller.
Okay. Oh, it's Smolder Top. Oh, nah. Nah, that's disgusting.
Ooh.
Okay, I didn't realize. That's Smolder Top.
Ooh.
Okay. Makes a little bit more sense now.
Yeah, it does make a little more sense now.
I guess Smolder can get free stacks in top lane then. Okay.
Yeah, I was really expecting it to go mid, but I guess
Standard 5-point from both teams. I mean, neither team's level 1's like amazing because Pantheon doesn't want to ever start W for his clear. Okay, Brum's going for the ward, the support ward, so they can get wave priority, I think, right? It's so they don't get cheese off the first wave, right? So you can keep lane priority as a melee support.
Double range can be kind of annoying. But I'd actually like to see the Caitlyn and Braum like position like bot side to like try to like either like get some poke or like an early like winning trade onto the enemy bot lane. Because you can you have Caitlyn who can play off the bush and looks like a Varus Q's gonna connect there.
No, whoops.
I'm not sure if that's on your end, but I can't really quite hear any of the audio from the game specifically.
Can you hear it now?
Not quite.
It's probably because I'm sharing my screen to you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. That's fine. If you can hear on your end, it's fine. Your end, it's fine.
There you go. Trades in mid, going across.
Okay. It's just looking like a very standard just.
Oh, nice Q. Brown tagged as well. They've got to back up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting after it in the bot lane with some trades. Now, I imagine top lane would be pretty slow, but yeah, okay. Looks like Varus is pushing. Oh, both bot lanes hit level 2 at the exact same time. I'm surprised they that Snow and Jacob backed up. I think they could have gotten level 2 first.
Yeah.
But I guess it was close enough, it didn't matter. Another Q tag onto Varus.
Yeah. Ooh,
Shouldn't
this
result in
lane's
much of anything.
really rough for the Aurora so far.
She's losing a lot of health.
Yeah. She does have like a single pot left, so she should be fine in the long run.
Trades are really going the way of meta busters here in the bot. Wow, they're just nice stun. Good little EQ there under the turret.
Okay, good trade.
Big trade from Ward.
Here. Yeah.
He's down about a wave in CS already. Shield from Brown to deny Varus CS. We got a knock up. Is he gonna get a solo? He forces a flash out of Smolder.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trades are just looking better and better for Syndra in mid.
Oh,
I think he
nice
might
try on the
flash.
Q.
If he has the W up, he can just flash and kill.
Looking like first blood might be going over here.
Nice. Doesn't even have to burn
Blake's
flash.
gonna get first blooded. Really well played.
Really well done from Korn.
Yeah.
He dropped a little bit of XP.
I'm not quite sure what he was doing there. Like trading that hard against Ornn, but I guess
he's gonna TP back. Jarvan's pathing here. Pantheon's going for the top crab. They don't have cover here. Depending on if they get tagged, it's gonna be nothing, I guess, because the wave's being pushed. They had a decent angle to look to at least blow sums there on the bot lane. Silence down onto the drum. It's actually been a pretty quiet bot lane. Kind of surprising.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be a lot more action around 3:30. I thought both junglers did tap down, but then no one tapped away. I thought he was looking for top crab, but he just was hovering mid and then resetting. Syndra went Cole.
It's very interesting.
Is that what you want to do with? I mean, when he cashes it out, it'll be
300
a
gold,
good injection of gold, but I feel like you want to just go, because you probably had enough gold for, I guess he didn't quite have enough gold for alternator. You don't go alternator on Syndra, do you? Do you go Storm Surge?
Generally, you could just go directly to Storm Surge, but also you can get Ludens as well.
Oh, okay. So it's usually
this game particularly, I mean, Storm Surge wrestlers are good this game. They have a lot of squishy champions, and it makes like just bursting very easy.
Good Q. Syndra's gonna get a good trade here.
Scatter the weak. Okay.
Syndra's is farming first strike gold off of him.
None of the orbs land, so no stun.
Yeah. Wave state's good. Top lane, even though he got solo killed, he still has a 20 CS lead. It's pretty big. Probably check in on the Smolder stack. Oh, nice stun.
Oh,
but it's next to turrets, that's not going to result in anything. Smolder has 35 stacks at 5 minutes. Is that good for Smolder top into a melee? I have no idea. 'Cause it's like a little after 20 minutes is when you want to be like around 200, right?
Yeah, I think he's stacking. I think the stacking right now is fine. You have to remember that like once Smolder like gets like more of his like.
Once he gets 100, I know he stacks a lot faster.
It makes it start to, yeah, so it's like, so honestly, stacking's fine for now.
Yeah, Pantheon's sitting here in bot. I think he's looking for a counter gank. It's a pretty good look from Pantheon to cover here because Jarvan was down here. He did drop a cap to be here. Smolder's just getting free damage off. Ornn's gonna ult.
Coming out.
Is he gonna get another solo kill? I think he is.
Looking like another solo kill. Getting
really good.
Ornn is gonna take the kill.
2 kills down onto the Smolder. Thorn is getting after it. He's trying to get his team the feat of warfare. 2 of the 3 kills. That guy is owning. He's beasting it up. Building towards Sunfire Cape as well. Looks like it's going to be a sundered buy for both of our jugglers when they get to their first items. Nice Q.
Nice poke.
Man, this Caitlyn is just 1 HP, bro, and they just have a heal. Pantheon's going to start at the drag from the looks of it. They have a pink on it, and they have bot prio. This should be a pretty free drag take.
Auto. All the lanes, except for top lane. Or it's mainly just bot lanes, just relatively even, which is not really what we expected like in the beginning of this game.
I think it's fine, and I think on the side of Meta Busters, you're pretty happy to be going even because you're outscale. First drag will go over to Meta Busters. Orange taking a lot of damage here. Smolder is running Demolish. Might get a plate. I guess he's not going to look for the auto. He gets knocked again.
Nice knock
He just keeps finding him, the Orin. Just keeps looking for short trades until he can kill him. Jarvan's gonna, it looks like Jarvan's gonna take the grubs. Brum rotated up to secure him. They don't have any prio top, so it's probably just gonna be a full give. Caitlyn's just gonna lane 1v2 here. Is Pantheon gonna look for anything here mid? Looks like not. They'll know the grubs are taken here pretty quickly. 1-to-1 at objectives at 8 minutes.
Oh, nice gather leak again.
Oh, nice ult. Oh, 1
Oh,
HP.
so close.
Good chunk. All 3 grubs going over to the side of Nutbusters. Jarvan's done a really good job of cycling his camps and pacing here. Noam had to drop a camp or 2, once to cover mid and then once to cover bot, so he's a little bit behind the pace. He'll catch up on this full clear here. But Jarvan definitely has tempo advantage right now.
Yeah, definitely like seeing how top lane is kind of like, you know, not like going like the greatest for like New York Nutbusters. However, like, they are like
He does have a
generally-
CS lead, but you're even in gold
Yeah.
with an Ornn.
yeah.
So it's like, I think if they can get more and more turret damage, it's not too bad. But Ornn's doing a really good job of playing his lane well. But if they can get Jarvan up here and dive him to get the bounty onto Smolder, that's a big deal. Jarvan is all the way bot here, just full clearing. Pantheon reset and is going to clear his bot side. Yeah, still about 2.5 camps behind Jarvan. Jarvan has a look here. They might just go. Jarvan flash EQ.
EQ.
The Soraka's going to go down.
Soraka's gonna go.
Pantheon's here. They're going to be able to trade back.
Varus, Q, nice kill.
Forces flash out.
Charge went out of Q. Can you get that? Nope, not gonna get it. Oh, Pantheon Q close as well.
Oh, just a little early on the timer there for the pillar.
Oh, flash stun Q. Bomb shield is still up. It's still
Oh,
up.
he had such
Bomb
good
shield
patience,
blocked.
but Brum.
Oh, and there's gonna be a kill going right back over. to
No, he had
Alex.
barrier.
Oh no,
He
barrier.
barriered.
Oh, so close.
Really well played there from PB. He was able to step into the shield even though Caitlyn strafed away from him to block the Varus Q, and then Pantheon flashing in to try and one-shot went down. Unfortunately enough, they did get the kill feat of warfare on the side of Meta Busters. I do think the fight definitely was a lot better, getting 2 kills on the Caitlyn to the side of New York, but it's a very even game. We're still within 500 gold.
Syndra's really starting to stack up and farm as well.
Oh, Syndra is up 40 CS.
Yeah.
I believe this Syndra is strong.
The
Aurora ult comes out, EQ, auto.
It's gonna come out.
And a
Just a kill right over to Alana.
donated right over to the Aurora. That's a good punch right there. Syndra, importantly, just saved Flash there because there were 3, but that was a really good look. Both PB and Jarvan were there.
Yeah.
So great coordinated gank there onto Syndra.
Yeah,
Syndra has Blackfire Torch locked in. Both junglers are getting really close to their first item spike. Ornn has a Sunfire Cape. Varus is building towards Kraken Slayer. He's almost got it in the bag. He also has started to stack tier already. Probably why his first item's delayed. But he's still in a pretty good spot. If we take a look at the gold, top's almost dead even. Almost all of the gold lead actually is on Syndra. Even after that kill, Syndra's up 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Nice stun.
Coming out. Kill.
Jarvan and Braum are going to be mid again. Going to force the flash out from Syndra. Caitlyn ult as well. They're just going to 4-man mid.
Looks like they're positioning for the dragon here in a second.
Syndra has TP and R. I think they're going to look for the dragon fight here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Syndra's TPing back. Metabusters is just stalling.
Syndra has he's going to have flank here. They're really stepping forward.
Braum's going to ult onto Soraka. Soraka ult comes out. Varus ult is going to land. It's going to chain onto 2. Nice Q onto 2.
Multiple people. Oh, so close. Where's going to make it out? She has TP. Oh, nice look. Oh, they're going to be able to get away, it looks like.
They're able to force him out. NYNB ended up going down. He got caught out a little bit before Syndra was able to link up. But they had so much trade damage. They're really close to getting 2 kills. At the end of the day, Dragon won't go over to anybody. Yeah, Cole does feel a little bit illegal on Syndra, but he's going to cash it out. Nice knock. Probably not too much here. And this Syndra's lane lead is so oppressive. But with Jarvan ult coming back up soon, I hope they look to punish Syndra on the side of New York. Because Syndra's just going to keep being a thorn in their side. And they have a window to flash, to punish her without
they
flash.
try to punish the flash with Syndra. It would be a pretty good idea. You know, on the side of New York. I'm curious to see how this pans out. Bot lane, especially over this Infernal Drake, which is still remaining relatively untouched for the most part. Yeah,
I'm surprised we didn't see a repeat fight over Jarvan's top side. If they have any information, they don't have him warded out though. Syndra's coming down here. They know Syndra's off vision here, bot. If Braum steps forward, Syndra might just go. Looks like it looks like it's going to be a trade of Herald for Dragon. So on the side of Metabusters, you're going to have 2 dragons. That's a pretty good spot to be in, unless you can make pretty big use of this Herald to get the feat of warfare for the turret. I guess they have top prio, so they can look to just crack top open. Syndra going to come over here to finish up the dragon. Aurora's trying to get mid prio. Braum comes out onto Varus. He's going to get stunned up. That's Soraka ult. Pantheon jumps in, ults in.
Good. Spat of the week is good as well. Double ult from Caitlyn. She's going to go down. They're fighting up here on top side. Looks like a kill's coming out.
What an ult.
That's going to be the Bellows Breath plus the Brittle proc. Then taking down Blake in the top side by Corn.
Metabuster's just winning all over the map. That was a really good play by them. And I think they're going to get first turret off that bot as well if they can stay. Yeah, they can. Caitlyn's not up. And Jarvan's top side. It's going to be a race. Oh, it looks like they're going to get it with Herald. I think Jarvan, if they can pop it, Jarvan's might go down here. Nice EQ out. Yeah. Tried to use the Herald for an escape. I think it'll be enough. Pantheon gets a stun. He might still be dead. He's going to get to the turret. He's able to hold flash. That's really good. So nobody's claimed Feat of Warfare now because of that. Because they traded bot turret.
I would say the game is still remaining like relatively even, which is interesting to see.
Man, dude,
lot of
Corn has been a pleasant surprise. This guy's a beast on Ornn.
Yeah.
He's just freaking trading into a... He's playing like the most doomed top lane ever. He's playing into a freaking range support, and he's like, I got 3 solo kills, baby. That guy's the GOAT. Oh, yeah. I can check in on Smolder stacks. Smolder's at 182, which is really good for pace. He's going to have 225 at like 20 minutes.
It looks like they're looking for a play here onto the Syndra.
I think Syndra just walks it out here.
Ouch.
Okay, Braumult stun.
Syndra has no flash.
Caitlyn is going to be able to take her down.
Coming out, but it's just not going to be enough. Alex is going to be picking up the kill.
That Syndra's getting scary though. That was 2v1 and she almost got one shot.
Yeah.
A lot of damage here onto the mid-tier one. Gold is still dead even. Where's the gold lead on this side? It's a good look. So Smolder's up about 300 gold. Jungle's up over 1,000. Yeah, Jarvan is just slowly getting a large lead over Pantheon here. But Pantheon's done so well of setting up for his team and stacking drags.
Green Wells is playing out here. Maybe looking for a play here. Oh. He's calling it up. 3-4 all can be invested as well. But here comes the Ornhorn coming out. Knock up, Scatter the Weak is big onto the Braum. Not going to really find anything here. Varus is still hitting. Q coming out. No kills going over other than the Aurora.
Aurora goes down and they'll claim the first turret. Early big play. That was a counter engage by Metabusters. That was sick. Because they were the one initiating onto Varus. I can't believe Varus lived through that, man. Varus looked dead as hell. Had his flash burn and then he gets Jarvan ulted after the fact. Third drag coming up here in a minute, just over a minute and a half, and Otacon. Both of those are going to be bot side, so we're going to see a big fight here in bot shortly.
It should be interesting to see how the game continues to develop. Metabusters does appear to have like a good general control of most of the map. However, like that Smolder, it's always
Smolder
like,
has
scaling
2 turrets.
Getting a bit
He's going to be 225 next fight.
Yeah.
He's only 8 stacks away. How many splinters does Syndra have? 89. 100's the first point, right? And then 120 is the next one.
100 gives you, 100 will give you the execute, and then 120 will give you the increased ability counter.
So both the stacking passives are coming online for each side, respectively.
I'll be at one, stacks a tiny bit more than the other, but
yeah, Smolder stacks are a little bit more impactful. Okay, New York Nutbusters walking in here and clearing out vision. They've got Smolder on the mid wave, just trying to get him to stacks, because I think he's like 1 off. He might have it now. Smolder's 225.
225.
Aurora gets a 2-man ult, but she's just going to get stunned. Braum ult to disengage. Jarvan ult goes...
D4 ult is coming out. It looks like they can follow this, but a lot of things have been taken out with the unleashed power from Future. Nothing really happening yet. It's going to be 4v4 on the map. Metabusters is looking for an entrance to play, somewhere where they can find an A-goal somehow. Maybe get to this Caitlyn or this Smolder, but it's just not looking like it. They might just have to back off here.
They have ult advantage on the side of
they still have Varus poke on the side. Alright. Looking for where this Varus R and this Ornn are gonna go. Walking up, they got control now. I think Patience is gonna reset. They're looking for the play. Wish is gonna come out, followed by Smolder R. You can see it. Swap is gonna get executed by Blake. Pantheon's going to get executed by Blake. Let's see if the Ornn goes down as well. It looks like he will. No, trying to do everything he can to hit on the side. It's just not going to be enough, and they're going to have to take it down. Triple kill over to Blake.
What a fight. And that stops the dragon stacking. Smolder is online. Should be able to do auto as well.
That was really good fight. I saw like how, despite like Metabus is having like the ultimate advantage on their side, they just weren't able to get out. Soraka was almost like insta-killed instantly, and not a lot of like, you know, like, counter-engage options. I guess were just like able to like connect correctly for like Metabusters, so it was just a really just hard fight to take.
Yeah, the Jarvan force there with his team behind him and Aurora coming back was huge. That was an insane gold swing. They got the dragon and they got Otacon, which netted them 12 more flowers. They're like XP advantage in every lane now.
Now you're gonna see like the Smolder. Now all he really has to do is just get more items and just keep stacking more, and it's gonna be just even more and more threatening.
The Smolder has an Overlord's Blood Mail, so he's got a bajillion HP. You know, I haven't seen the build before, but it definitely is working for him.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get caught, you better at least have a bajillion HP. Got caught 3 times in lane, but now that he's in team fights, he's really showing up.
Yeah, 'cause all he's missing really is just a mana moon to just mirror, like, you know, the quirky like Overlord's build as well.
Caitlyn has IE for next fight. I think she just needs one more wave.
More ornaments are starting to come out there. What if they can just, I think if they're able to just get Corn to a side lane and just let him get XP, I think that Metabusters does have a shot at bringing this around.
Syndra still doesn't have splinters. What do you have to do to stack splinters on Syndra?
So it's gonna, you either need to kill cannons or you need to hit champions with 2 of your abilities.
Oh, okay.
So she did get a lot of splinters like during lane.
So she'll probably have execute next fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It is kind of awkward. The only place Syndra really can go here is bot lane because she is a control mage in the side lane. So she's very vulnerable to J4 or Aurora just jumping her.
Yeah. Baron's up in 35 seconds. I think New York Nutbusters want to make sure they clear out the vision here and set up for this objective. It's perfect. Support jungle together.
Oh,
nice stun.
You're looking at a solo kill here.
Between worlds.
Gonna come out. Noam's here as well. I want to play it. No, it looks like she can. Unleashed Power is going to be taking the kill down, and Fuji is going to be picking himself another one up.
It's a pretty good timer on the pick because now Syndra can reset and they can't. They won't have a window here to force Baron. Oh, the Jarvan.
Oh,
he
nice
just
try.
waited to time the blast
The
cone.
EQ.
That looks so silly. It just like wasn't intentional at all from the Ornn, but he's just like, see you later. Okay, Metabusters is gonna come in and clear out the vision here. We have Ornament onto Varus here. So Ornaments are starting to come out.
Probably going to be going on to Syndra. Most likely that Shadow Flame she's been sitting on for a bit there.
Don't you want to wait and just upgrade decap since Syndra's almost there? Because
You
it's
get the
level
same-
15, right?
You do get the same stats, however, I do believe that for Shadow Flame, she would technically get a bit of Magic Pen as well on the side.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think it all come down to the Jarvan engage versus the Ornn engage in this next team fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be over the dragon. We've stalled long enough that the X dragon is gonna be the next big fight. They have pretty good vision set up here on the side of Metabusters.
And it feels like in a lot of these fights that the Varus and the Soraka are pretty much being like either forced to burn suns or either like, you know, just get picked because not a lot of ways of like keeping them alive. And like, J4 does like put them in a cage and they don't have like flash to get out. Or if Brahm's like like walking up like just point blank range and like hitting with an ultimate. So it is like kind of difficult sometimes to play these fights for like the Varus and the Soraka.
Oh, Verisol goes wide.
Nice try. But out. Oh, Wish is gonna go anyway. Wish is gonna come out. Team World coming down. On top, Smolder R on top. Orin R is just not really gonna do that much at all. It appears just to be a wipe here. The Smolder is just flaming. Dragon takedown after dragon takedown, burning everyone down. A triple kill, another one right over to Blake. And that's going to be 4 quick kills over to New York Nutbusters.
4 for 0. Forest almost burned down to the Smolder execute. Second dragon here on the side of New York Nutbusters. New York Nutbusters comp is going to come online.
Yeah, and it's starting to look like this game is starting to come to a close. And the curtains, are starting to close as well.
It's going to take a pretty big throw from New York Nutbusters to lose this game. They're going to get Baron here as well.
Let's see how they respond. They do have Orin TP.
Syndra TP is enough to dissuade them.
Choose the base.
I think it's smart if you're all half HP to just to not flip the game over the Baron.
Yeah.
Oh
also
my
have to remember
gosh.
that this Varus isn't a attack speed Varus. This is a poke Varus, and so the damage on Baron isn't going to be as high as it normally would be if you did have the 4 cleanses like Varus.
Yeah, I thought he would have gone on hit this game. Another interesting thing is that this is a very tanky Jarvan build. I guess they don't need damage, so he's just being a secondary tank, so he's just centered into full tank. Good stun on his Smolder.
Yeah.
He's gonna fly away.
Those Merc Treads, however, are getting they're getting their value.
Aurora is gonna take down bot tier 1. Just some standing gold on the map that they've been waiting to pick up. Man, there's just so much. The Ornn items should make up a little bit of the gold difference, but not a full 4K. I think they're still probably about 2K behind because they have 2 ornaments out, on top of Ornn's own item. He did opt for the decap to just have raw AP.
I'd really like to see them trying to at any time place and moment, just getting this Ornn to the side lane, let him soak up that XP, get to those next ornaments, and try to and as you know, when Ornn makes an ornament, he also gets stats himself.
Yeah.
So the only thing to do is try to play for maybe even just a bit more of a later game. But you have to be careful because the Smolder still is just scaling.
I think you're playing off a Syndra or Pantheon pick inside. Syndra is still up 2,000 gold, but Smolder's up 4K on top lane after these team fights. Has almost 1,000 gold lead, or 100 CS lead. About to Flame Horizon the enemy top laner, which at this point there's not a whole lot you can do. Smolder's just going to keep stacking and getting stronger. More and more range on his Q. Ornn's looking for an engage here onto Aurora.
Charge, not really finding her at all. Isn't quite close enough to the wall to get hit.
That's... Looks like it might be just...
And at this point in the game, I'm really wondering if New York Nutbusters is even wanting to do a Baron Force. Do you really need to? After all, the Smolder just keeps getting stronger and stronger, and so eventually, do you even need the Baron to really force anything?
I definitely underestimated.
Well,
Okay,
it looks
they're
like
going to force it.
My question has been answered, as they are just going to be starting up the Baron. See if Metabusters do
Does Metabusters even know this is going on?
Baron is just gone, so yeah.
Wow.
Nothing really going to be gained on the side from Metabusters, except the fact that now the enemy team does have Baron.
it's all gonna. I think
Strong space.
they need to find a pick here before the fight. Metabusters do. I think team fights are too hard to win at this point. Jarvan's
Smolder does have 4.5k health.
Jarvan's gonna get tapped. Orange's gonna get tapped.
Yeah, Orange is gonna get taken down here. There's Arch next. Noam's gonna go in. He's not really gonna find anything of value. But Smolder's just gonna start collecting the entire enemy team. They do take him down in the end, but they're just all gonna fall. It's gonna be an ace for New York Nutbusters.
4 for 1. Yeah, they're just. I think they can just walk it down and end here. That's probably the game.
Yeah, I think that should be the game being wrapped up here. And wow, I was really impressed with the fact that they were able to find those difficult angles in the team fight. But Mike he just gets it done. Mike gets it done, I guess.
He just
finding those good J4 engages. Yeah, and his team backing him up every step of the way. Anytime he looks for a pick or an engage, his team is just right behind him. And that's been game 1, going over to New York Nutbusters.
Yeah, very, very well played. Gotcha. I think the draft links. So the draft will start again in about 3 minutes, and same sides for both teams.
I'm not sure if you know this here, but if you want to, you can Control Z to zoom out in the spectator.
Yeah.
So the fight's
more watchable.
2 spaced out. Yeah, just a tiny bit.
I'm gonna zoom out all the way the whole game now.
Yeah, we'll just be watching 2 pixels going back and forth, and then just one disappearing. All right, just give me 1 moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. So New York Nutbusters, Metabusters are going to take red side again. I'm expecting to see a Smolder ban this time around, and but yeah, definitely really well played. Yeah, Future was able to get a huge lead in lane, but they weren't just able to transition it because of the shotgun engage from New York Nutbusters. Yeah, no, I think from the side of Metabusters, you want to ban Smolder. I think you had a good idea on New York from their side. They had a pretty good idea. They just want to keep Snow's champion pool limited. Yeah, I think the 2 things that Metabusters want to change to look to take us to game 3 is they probably want to take AD in first rotation, and I think they probably want to take away Smolder so that Top has a little bit easier time because he was doing really well in lane. He had 3 solo kills in top lane. So I think they just need to help him get a lane that's a little bit less punishing so that the fights are more playable. Looks like
the
ready
games
checks are coming across.
The games I've seen so far in, Scrim Zone, it appears that a lot of these games have just been mainly based off of just the scaling comp kind of just comes out on top. The one that slightly scales better than the other.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a really interesting dynamic to see here.
So I would expect a Smolder ban here on 3, unless they're going to take it. Same 3 bans there for New York Netbusters. I don't know. I think unless you're going to deny this champ, he needs to be banned. Yeah, perfect. I think that opens up Korn to propel his
Let's
lead
see here.
forward. They're going to pick Zed.
It's like I'm looking for Zed here.
Aurora
Okay,
again.
another Aurora first pick. Okay, let's see here.
What are they going to match with? You could match again with Syndra. You could also pick something a little more like team fight oriented. I don't know. What are some of Aurora's other bad matchups?
Generally, I think that anything that has like long range.
Okay.
I don't think Victor's that bad. They're gonna look for Zir here. I'm
Zir's not bad.
unsure
Matchup's okay, right?
whether or not that would work. I feel that Zir can be very abused by Aurora,
You think the lane's
especially the
pretty
fact
rough?
that because she can like turn invisible, which prevents him like from just autoing him
Oh,
or
we're
autoing
getting
her
the
to death.
Moo jungle.
Yeah, Moo.
It is
Okay.
team deathmatch time. I expect both team comps to strap Giga team fight.
Yeah.
So big changes here for Metabusters. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing here. I mean, I'm a Nona Mumu hater, but he is good at team fighting.
Aren't we all? It should be interesting to see how, like, okay, they're gonna pick
Silas.
Silas.
Oh, they're gonna deny Varus?
Varus.
Are they gonna
Denial.
take Silas jungle? It is decent now. I do think you want to build AD if you play it, but you can build AP. But I think the Breezer Silas is like the way to go, like Sundered Shojin. But
Yeah, I think that Silas is actually like not a bad pick here. Like you can just match it. Like it's a pretty good like actually matchup for Silas into Azir.
mm-hmm.
You can take away the Amumu alt. And let's see if they start to just try to.
Yeah, his jungle clear's decent as well. It could as well be a Silas top. I'm not sure, but I would expect it to be jungle based on the picks we've seen so far.
I would expect it to be jungle as well. I'm not sure if Alana does play Silas, so. Let's see. Aphelios. Honestly, I'm actually a very big fan of the Aphelios pick. You don't really give Silas like a good alt to like work off of. And the matchup's not bad in Varus from my understanding. The only problem I could see is if New York Nutbusters draft some really good engage or dive that could like threaten Aphelios. But Aphelios also has a Mumu alt to like protect him from any dive as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they still have like, you know, another support pick that they could like really like just make sure, you know, keep like the, you know, keep the baby safe.
Yeah. They're going to take Aphelios. I like that they took AD early rotation. They're going to ban Braum. I think Braum's good for Disengage and Nautilus. Let's see, what tank supports are still open? You probably have like Leona, Alistar, Maokai, Rakan.
Can't really pick Alistair though because Silas could just take that ultimate.
Oh, I was saying from the side of New York.
Oh, from the side of New York Busters. I mean, Alistair pick wouldn't be bad.
Aphelios Lulu. This is a good core.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have enough damage now. You probably just want a favorable top matchup now. Or like a non-disgusting tank top matchup. Here for Korn. Yeah, Leona support. They're thinking about it, weighing their options. Poppy could also go pretty hard here too. Okay, Leona. And then I think we'll probably round it out. I assume this is a top pick, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming it as
top
well.
Top or jungle for sure, because we know Aurora is going mid. So what are your blinding top here? The enemy team kind of wants to go in. I think he plays Alawi. Alawi might not be bad here. but maybe you
I
just get
think
shredded by
Olaf
Xilios.
would be the best pick here, in my opinion. They're gonna go. They're
Mord.
gonna look for Mordekaiser.
Mord's pretty good too.
Yeah.
If Corn takes Orin again, then he can just ult the Orin out of the fight so that he can't engage. You also can ult a Moo. It's a pretty solid pick.
Let's see here. Now you kind of need a champion that can match Mordekaiser. Aatrox. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. I think both drafts actually are relatively even. They both have like their own like strengths and weaknesses that they want to play off of.
Yeah.
There is a high amount of magic damage on New York Nutbusters, but I'm not sure if that's going to matter
Aatrox
that
is what they
much.
matched with. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he was doing quite well in lane, so. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far.
Hopefully that overlay isn't giving you trouble like last time.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I got it to update.
Yeah, now we're just waiting to get into game. Should be an interesting one. I'm really curious to see how this top lane matchup works out for Aatrox. As I feel like when you're playing against like Aatrox, or when you're playing against Mordekaiser top lane, you have to be very, very careful as like a melee matchup. As if you do get hit by like the Mordekaiser E, it's a very easy way to either get like your flash blown, or if you don't have flash, just to get like an easy kill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I think they have a lot more tools and their scaling's a lot better this time. I don't know, with Orn items, and to be fair, I did think it was on hit Varus, which I think on hit Varus is like an insane scaler. But I do think Aphelios Lulu's like super strong. And I don't know. We'll have to see. And I hope Amumu has like a lot more early pressure. Like I hope he is a little more proactive on the map. Noam is, because I know he had some cover, like looks to cover, but I hope he takes the more proactive side this game and gets the ball rolling either in mid or bot to kind of get them a lead they can play through. Because I feel like both Fujir and Snow have really high carry potential. You know?
Yeah, I felt like last game, like Mike just found a real just a lot of just good angles in general,
Mm-hmm.
like for his engages. So I'm curious to see how you play like the Silas this game, because on Silas yes you can engage, but you're not as tanky as a J4, and depending on which ult is available to steal, not all angles are just going to be available to you 24/7 around the clock.
Yeah.
So it should be really interesting to see how this matchup pairs.
Yeah, for sure. I think Silas has some really good ults to steal, though. I think Amumu ult, Azir ult, and Lulu ult are all pretty good. I think Aatrox ult's pretty middling, but yeah, I think this is a pretty good angle for Silas jungle. I wonder if he'll go the AP build or if he'll go the new AD build. Because Silas, you can build Shojin and Sundered Sky. Like you can build AD because his passive has 120% AD scaling now, so you're kind of like an auto reset champ. You just like use your skills to like auto people, but it still deals AP damage. So in that sense, New York Nutbusters is very AP heavy. And then I think Metabusters has like pretty even damage spread because they've got Aphelios and Azir. And then Amumu Aatrox, so yeah, I think Amumu should be able to go like Leandries into like stacking MR, probably pretty good. He could also go what is it called? The curse item, the new one that shreds MR.
Oh, the Bloodletter's Curse.
Bloodletters. Yeah. He could also go Bloodletters. But I think he should do like that core into like full MR into this team. Because I think he should be looking to go on Varus. So the only other people that can be hitting him are AP champs. I wonder if it'll be an on hit or AP Varus. I mean, not AP, on hit or poke Varus from the side of New York.
I feel like in this game, like I feel like either could work because poke like could be pretty good against like champions like Azir and Aphelios, but
I feel like with as late as the games are going, you probably just want to go on hit,
you
right?
probably just want to go on hit though.
Since they're just playing for shotgun engages.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a Leona, Silas, Varus, Aurora. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I guess either could be fine. I could see an angle for both.
Yeah. I think both is fine. Like, because you do have like, even though like there's like just a ton of like health on the side, like you know the Aatrox and Amumu are gonna like they're gonna be like quite tanky. You still could probably like get away with poke because you do have like a lot of damage like coming out from Aurora, Mordekaiser, and Silas as well.
Yeah. It looks like Metabusters this time around, they're gonna look for some kind of level 1. Oh, maybe not. Lily's just looking for the ward.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Leona's gonna spot out the ward from Lulu because they placed a ward themselves. Nothing too crazy level 1 here. Gonna be pretty standard stuff.
Yeah, just another general 5-point. This game, it is kind of like awkward because Leona like could like either start like Q or E like or it looks like Leona already started Q level 1, so I wonder if like they're in a position to like try to like get like an early trade here. Let's see. Looks like they are like walking into the bush. I'm unsure if they know that it is warded, in fact.
Yeah, both sides know that it's warded.
Yeah. So now,
so now
a little weird face-off going off here. Yeah. Okay. Trading up here on top side.
Yeah, it's pretty mellow here.
Nothing really happened.
They're guaranteed level 2 here on the side of Metabusters. heavy trading here in the top lane. Silas clear is definitely a lot unhealthier, a lot less healthy than a Moo clear, but they're both tapping down.
Stun.
EQ in.
Short trade here. Oh, had a failure. But
Wow.
should be fine.
Dilios was
Leona
smoking
does
that
have-
trade.
Yeah, and even with the
And Varus is going on hit. He's got lethal tempo.
this would be equal tempo game for the Varus.
Top lane again is just slowly crewing a CS lead.
Infernal Chain's coming out.
Wow, nice
Dark and
Q.
Blade Q3. Looks like the edge of it only hit the sweet spot. to
Silas
the
looking
lane.
bot here.
Yeah.
I think with their bot prio, they should not let. Oh, the EQ comes in, Ignite goes down.
Skill's gonna be coming out in a second, maybe. Nice hit.
I think they maybe can keep.
Well,
Can
I
they keep
guess-
going?
I guess they can. Oh, good flash and flame vehicle. Oh, nice try to like get back over. to
He
be a
flashed
move,
over
but,
the top of Silas and
yeah.
then got taken down.
And
But
Snow's just gonna get a flash burn right there.
he did get a kill back. It's not the worst thing in the world, and he should be able to catch the wave. That's a good movement though from the side of
Honestly, ooh.
New York. Didn't know that
Sweet
Silas
fuck
was
you.
there. He stayed hidden off vision the whole time.
Yeah. The top line is starting to look pretty rough on the side of the Aatrox as Mordekaiser's really just been in full control of that lane so far in this game.
Azir's up CS in this lane. He's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Not quite there on the cannon. Close though.
Yeah. Actually, I think he did get the cannon, but he just wasn't able to get those like casters, which was
His
unfortunate
wave
to
state's
see.
pretty. I guess it's okay.
yeah.
He has TP advantage.
Just doing a good job of not getting hit by these Mordekaisers. Man, some of these Qs from Mordekaiser's punishing. Possibly be a kill looking out here. The flash is going to come out from Korn, avoiding the solo kill.
Nice force there from Blake. He's got the wave in a good spot. Yeah, Mord probably is going to look to buy a Hex Plate this game. Silas is just going to go for a standard AP build though, instead of the new AD one.
And it looks like Fuji's going to be picking up the call again. However, this time I feel it's a bit more like appropriate for the Azir to be able to like, you know, buy this call.
Yeah. Feels like it'll be a little more impactful to help him get the second item faster. He's been getting CS leads in every lane, so he's been able to cash out on it
Yeah.
pretty
Both junglers
quickly.
are just once again kind of just playing towards
Posturing.
bot. Yeah.
Solo lanes I'll take over to 6. I think Mord's gonna
We
ult
got a fight
here.
coming out. Infernal Chain's coming out. World End is going to be popped. But they're fighting in the Death Realm. Mordekaiser is just getting better of it. Engage onto Snow in the meantime. That Aphelios is going to be going down real quickly. And there's not much that can be done. Amumu ult stolen, and the Curse of the Sad Money is going to be cast right back on top of Noam. And he's going to be being taken down as well.
Wow. Super well
In the
played.
meantime, in the top lane, Corrin taken down by Blake on the Mordekaiser.
New York Nutbusters just smashing all over the map. They're gonna get Dragon here. They had a really good pinch on bot that Snow couldn't react to, just taken down with a CC chain. 3-0 on the Silas. This guy is going to be a menace on the Rift. Whatever lane
Noam
he's
was
in.
there, but it looked like Mike had actually spent enough time in the lane where he just leveled up off the creeps. And so when Noam did arrive there, he was level 5, but you know, your ult is always available for stealing if Silas is like level 6, and he just took it right out of him.
Yeah. Amumu's now ticked over to 6. He has a decent window here. It looked like he's running top for a kill angle. That now that Mord doesn't have ult. If Mort pushes Sway now, I think this is a kill.
This plays now.
He might just get his flash.
Walked
And
in.
Mumu's here.
Mordekaiser walked forward. Ultimate Mort.
He might just try and solo kill him.
The passive from Mordekaiser is still ticking.
Flash
Nice
out from
try on the
Mordekaiser.
kill. Didn't quite kill. It looks like that kill's gonna be going right over to Noam on the Amumu.
Really good gank there. They've got to get out of there, though. They're being run down.
Yeah, here comes the Silas coming in here.
Silas is gonna steal
taking the
Aatrox
world
off.
ender, running directly at Corn. He might be going down here. Yes, he is. That's gonna be a reset right into the world ender, and it appears that should be the end of the play there.
Aurora's 1 HP. Yeah, Silas is up almost 1,000 gold already. Red-white on this turret, though. They're going to get punished for that roam
Yeah.
from Leona. It's a lot of gold over to Snow. Getting pretty close to finishing Collector. What he needs with like another 300 gold.
Looks like he is that far away from that item.
Blake is definitely turned the lane around this time. He's up 40 CS and putting out a lot of pressure with a level lead here onto Corn. Three grubs in first rate going over to Nutbusters.
All in coming in. It should be looks like a kill. Alberi's gonna come out. Solar Flare will come in. Leona's just gonna take the kill. Oh, the aggression from Snow gonna be punished. Oh, Bandage Toss is gonna connect. Nice kill. And now he's making his way out of here. Fighting. I'm not sure if he really wanted to do that. The tower was still stacked up. He's going down.
2 kills over to Leona. Really close play there from Snow.
This Leona, like, even though, like, say the Varus is gonna, like, possibly. Oh no, Silas will just pick up the wave instead.
Yeah, they're gonna put
Here's
Aphelios
that.
mid. He did get his Collector.
Yeah, but you really don't want to see, like, all these kills, like, handed right over me with Nutbusters. That Leona's just only gonna get more tanky as, like, the game continues to progress.
Yeah, I think from the side of meta busters, you're okay if there's kills on Leona. I mean,
Yeah.
like, the play didn't go super well, but you don't get as punished for it. Like, if Varus gets 2 kills, then it's a lot harder to play the lane.
And this is a really interesting choice on the Azir. He's going to be opting into some symbiotic souls. So that's quite interesting. Could pan out well if he's able to, like, you know, get some, like, good map movements going.
Boris is going to get the ult, just barely out of tag range, and he gets the root.
Good play there. Mike is on the way here. He's going to be going in. Alex is going to try to get this kill right onto Noam. Noam's going to, like, ult and bandage toss out. And that should be the end of that.
Silas
looking
dashes
here on the
in.
Fuger. Silas dash in. Mumu ult. And Fuger's going to be going down as well.
Probably going to get the drag kill.
Man.
They might look to dive bot. Oh no, he's just looking for camps.
New York Nutbusters, this game is really just laying it on. And Mike himself, he's having an amazing game. 5-0-1 on the Silas.
Yeah, he is carrying.
Up 20
super hard.
CS. And anywhere this Amumu shows up, he's there, and he just takes that ult.
Mordekaiser's up 50 CS here and getting some plating.
It looks like mid something's gonna be going on. I don't think Azir's gonna be able to, like,
Silas was looking
dash
on
out of
bid.
that.
He was able to dash out. Azir was able to dash out though. It's gonna be a drag fight. Tom might get pinched
Oh.
here.
Their fight happening in the top when Roland just popped. I'm not sure if Corn can get the better of the Mordekaiser. Both champions going low.
Oh, nice
and
solo
Skulls and
kill.
Corn! As he reminds Blake who's the real world ender is here and takes him down.
Dude, he's down 50 CS and he just dumps on him. That guy's mechanically goated. He literally just won a fight down 1,500 gold, dude. Let's go. He has TP as well, so they were too scared to start the dragon. His bot turret's getting pretty low. It looks like meta busters are going to start up the dragon here.
Mordekaiser can just keep the bot. I don't think this is really flexible at all. On the side of New York Nutbusters. Aatrox does have TP to join the fight.
They're going to
See
pull
how they
it.
play this. It's going to be Alex and PB entering from bot side. Mike and Alana on the top. Mike goes in. Between Worlds comes out. Shuffle back. Nothing really happens yet. Moonlight Vigil comes out, but no, just a bit too far forward. But in comes Corn. He's going to be taking down several people. 2 shutdowns over onto the Aatrox. And that looks to be like a really solid take from the side of Metabusters.
They got the drag and they got 2 kills back. It did cost them top turret and TP. I feel like Snow was just barely too far forward there. If he dodged Silas Chain, then he can free hit and the fight probably looks a lot more favored. Mordekaiser's just gonna look to push a Mumu out here. Looks like he's just gonna sit on his red and wait for him. He's just gonna be a menace to just push a Mumu out of the jungle here. Oh, he's looking to take his blue. And Mordekaiser did go Hexblade, so his ult, his like 1v1s and his speed on the ult are actually pretty good. I'm kind of surprised if he had Hexblade up in the initial fight that he lost if he had Hexblade up, but now that he has it for sure, that guy's gonna be fast. Whenever he ults, he gets boost speed, so that's sweet for like 2 seconds.
How much is going to get out of it?
New York Nutbusters here is looking to start up the Rift Herald. They've got Leona in position. I don't know that Metabusters can really contest this. They have wave shove in both mid and top. Azir's going to trade the tier 1 for it though. He looks to dash in. Oh, nice.
I think he was dead. Oh, wow, being pulled back over. No counterplay available there for Alana.
He's
She's
invested both the ults.
completely CC'd up and just taken down.
They're going to look to spawn up the Herald mid here. Azir and a Mumu.
Oh, Zenith Blade gonna connect. Solar Flare gonna be coming out. Here comes the Mordekaiser, Death Realm. Oh, Snow tries to flash away, but not much he can do against a Mordekaiser on his forehead. And they're gonna be taking down the Lulu to boot as well.
Herald's going to get a second charge with Leona tanking. They're going to get 2 turrets here. It's a lot of gold over to the side of New York Nutbusters. Moves here, but I don't think there's an angle.
Yeah, on Metabusters, despite them having their team fight comp, it feels like the team fights against New York Nutbusters are really difficult to win. A lot of the time, you're just gonna have the Mordekaiser just pulling out a key member of your team to just instead just 1v1 them in the Death Realm, and then you're gonna be having a lot of either a stolen Amumu ult or a stolen Aatrox or Lulu ult being used against you in the team fight. So it's looking really difficult to play a lot of these scenarios for Metabusters.
Yeah, the fights are looking really hard. They did get the Silas shut down, but it was over to Aatrox. So I think you're still waiting for 2 items here on Aphelios before you really want to commit to a fight. Mordekaiser ult, the Mumu ult.
Guys are just gonna be ulting Noam. It's like
Mumu flashes.
should be getting taken down here. He's gonna come out to a world ender surprise from Corn. Oh, Q3 doesn't quite connect. Looks like Corn should just be able to pick it up. Maybe Blake can turn around. Oh, nice E from the Mordekaiser.
Nice outplay in the 2v1 there. Dragon's coming up here in the next 30 seconds. No Mumu. It should just go over to New York.
Oh, dashing in, looking for the shovel, just not gonna find it. Instead, he's gonna get chained up by the Varus and taken doun by Mike.
Good pick. Now this will guarantee the Dragon. Got a 3,500 gold lead. They just need to really get a Mumu engage here to fight, but Azir's almost 2 items, and yeah, you're just waiting on your carry 2 items from Azir and Aphelios. But they could probably give next drag as well and just try and farm up for items. They're only down 3,000 gold, so they can still come back into this game with a team fight. Mordekaiser is going to catch out a Mumu.
Noam's enemy jungle with no vision up here. Zenith Blade's gonna hit, and he's gonna have to burn his ulti, but I'm not sure that's gonna be enough. Doesn't look like it. Blast cone back over, and yeah, it looks like just an easy kill over here onto the Mordekaiser. Just not at the wrong time, or not the right place, and definitely at the wrong time. So it's gonna be an unfortunate chain of events there.
Yeah, for sure. Azir is getting really close to this decap. Silas is here. Azir might be in a pretty precarious spot. He's going to get shuffled here.
And he's going to get pulled back as well, but it's not going to be enough with his own ulti. And he's just going to get taken down instantly.
Otacon is up. I expect the New York Metabusters look to force a fight around this.
And I'm very curious to see how.
And do they have Azir decap in base?
Doesn't look like it.
No, he's not quite there. He's at like 500 gold. Yeah, it just feels like they don't have damage online here yet from the side of Metabusters. Leona goes in.
Just gonna instantly engage right off the Aatrox and just gonna get taken down immediately. And that they're gonna force an Atacon to start. And here's that Meta doesn't have to give it.
Yeah, I think with the Mumu
potential.
with the Mumu ult, it's like impossible to skill here. The Soul and a Mumu ult. So that's 2.5 items.
Yeah, Nutbusters are just gonna be moving mid here.
Aurora's just hitting bot tier 1 here. I think you can get it there. Even if it's your sweeps you, you're probably not in too much danger with your ult up.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I think that as Metabusters, you really just gotta start looking for like single picks, like in the side or like on mid wave.
Yeah.
As I think that like this game, like when these like where these objective contests start happening, it's just gonna get harder and harder to like even like position correctly.
Yeah. They won't have to worry about a Mumu ult in the next fight. So maybe they like to counter a Mumu ult. So maybe they look to fight. They almost have IE spike. If they can funnel these mid waves before it drags up at 2 minutes, they may have an angle to fight 2 item carries versus 2 item carries. Oh, nice ult.
Nice. Ult is gonna be 2 kills. Going
Huge
over
play.
maybe? Oh, but Leona barely lives, but the Moonlight Vigil's gonna take it. Snow kiting him out. Oh. Taking a Death Realm. That's gonna be used here, but outside the Death Realm, there's an Aphelios, and from behind there's a Cyclist. coming in, gonna be trying to do everything he can.
What an
Only
Aurora
Aurora's gonna be
ult.
Picking him off. Oh. And it was such a good attempt from the Meta Busters to look for something, anything. But they're just gonna get shut down.
Yeah, the flank from
In comes
Silas
the
and the Aurora
Silas.
ult to stall. Man, that looks so good for Meta Busters until it didn't, you know?
Now maybe the game is a little bit more playable. Felios does have an IE. And Yumu can only just get a bit more tanky from here on out.
Yeah, I don't know if you lost a Philios flash in that fight, so it's kind of hard to fight this next fight. They do have a Zir flash. Maybe you just have to force it anyways. I don't know. You either you probably want to give this dragon to give more time for your carries to farm, or look for a pick beforehand. Looks like they're just trying to retake vision in their own jungle right now.
Trying to get river control here. Looks like inside another. Too fancy happening.
Philios ult is almost back up.
And I think you really just need to watch the Silas. It's going to all Solarflare's going to play out. Zenithflare's going to follow. Silas grabs the Amumu ult again. Should be able to easily follow it up. They are playing directly into the Philios damage. Nothing's really coming out yet. It appears that like Metabuster just doesn't have the damage here. Snow's going to be taken down as well, and this Silas is just rebelling on the Rift.
5 for 0 ace.
Right over to New York. Nutbusters.
It's like they're going to push for an inhib as well. Oh, what the fuck? This turret's bugged? Oh no, that's a Zir turret.
Yeah,
no.
the Zir's going to be getting a
almost
right
an ace
over.
for 0.
Yeah.
A little bit of an oopsie there from Alex. But overall, really well played by New York Nutbusters. It looks like they do not want to let this go to a game 3.
Mike is once again, he just gets it done.
Yeah, he's been
9-1 against Silas. Oh, engagement out here. Doesn't look like anything's happening. Vanish tosses back in, but it doesn't appear that anything's gonna come of this. Mike's looking on the side. He grabs the Lulu ult this time. It looks like a Baron Force could be coming out in a second here.
I do think from the side of Metabusters, if you have a time to win a fight, it is on a you do force when they're trying to, like, you do fight them when they're trying to force Baron. I think that's your best angle. You fight them when their resistances are shredded. And you just have to find some kind of engage here. You're down 9,000 gold, so it's kind of miracle fight is what you're looking for here. New York is just so far in the driver's seat, it's insane. 9-1-11 on the Silas. They're just going to look to potentially pick out the Amumu and then just take the objective. He gets ulted. I think Mord's just going to ult him here.
Yeah,
Amumu ult to disengage.
Coming out. Mordecai just fighting with a death from. When he
Stalling a long time
by a lot
here.
of people. The Phillies should be able to hit here. Oh, Tom goes in. Doesn't find anything.
Good ult
A
there.
lot of damage coming out. Snow's trying to hit, but man, the damage. Oh, Fusion with a big Azir shuffle. It's gonna be a triple kill over to him. Maybe he can take down the Silas as well. It looks close, but
Oh, so close.
not quite what they could get there.
What a clutch fight.
And a nice fight
The
from
Azir ult was
Metabusters.
so 1v9. Snow just stalled, just free hitting the whole fight. And then Azir comes in and just scoops everyone. They do not want to go out without a fight. Metabusters are here to play.
And it looks like they're just chipping away a bit more at this gold lead. Like almost 10k, but now it's, they've done under 2,000 gold, and it's gonna really help their pockets out. Let's see if like Metabusters can pull off another like miracle fight.
Yeah. One more of those and the game will be pretty much even, especially if they can get the Silas shut down, because he has Magi, so he'll lose quite a bit of AP if he goes down in a fight.
I think at this point in the game, you just really have to be playing for either a Azir like shuffle or just a really good immune engage. And I think a really big part of that fight was Blake just not really getting much done inside the Death Realm. He did like chip away at the Moon's health, but like the Moon still like made it out. Blake didn't get the stolen stats and was just an easy target for his UNFL.
I think it's one of the instances where you sweep him and then let your team help you just kill the Amumu, right? Because he's able to stall there for his team to get in range. And so Noam did a really good job there of just using everything to stay alive and kiting back to his team. Yeah, I think it's Soul or Baron for New York Nutbusters here, so we're going to get a fight here in a minute regardless of which objective it's over.
Yeah, it looks like Vision first, but it could be an easy Baron start for New York Nutbusters.
I think they're going to go for the safe play and just play for Soul here.
Yeah. 35 more seconds coming up on the straight here. Soulflare's gonna miss. Zenithblade's gonna hit. No caught. Get out of this. Maybe it looks like he can. Mordekaiser's gonna dash in. You're only like pushes away the Aurora. Still free hitting, but the Mordekaiser has caged in. And it looks like that's just gonna be a clean sweep up. Oh, chains connect. You have Scons, you have Ducks, and
they have a wave.
Be a triple kill going over to Blake on the Mordekaiser.
It's gonna be the game. Really solid 2-0 there from New York Nutbusters.
Yeah, Metabusters really trying to, like, you know, give their all for the fight, but it's just not panning out in the end. Yeah. 2-0 from New York Nutbusters.
Just came out on top at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Really well played over from them. GG's. GG's.
GG's.
I'll reach out to see if they want to do an interview. If not, we'll just call it there.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're going to get an interview.
Hello. Oh, hello.
PB.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
PB.
Congrats
How are
on the
you guys doing today?
2-0.
Doing good, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you very much, sirs. Any questions about the series? I think this was a fun one.
I was
So-
just wondering, like,
Okay.
what was the, like, it looks like in, like, game 2, the enemy team had banned away Braum and also Nautilus. So, like, Leona, I guess, was, like, the pick as, like, you were just trying to, like, you know, like, it looks like you were just picking Engage into the Enchanters. Can you, like, tell me, like, what, like, went more, like, into, like, that, like, mindset into just, like, letting support drop to, like, the second phase of the draft?
So I just have like a very wide pool. I was kind of like thinking about like any kind of options that I had. Like I was thinking about Leona was like the first one I thought. Personally, in the back of my head, I was also thinking like TK support. And then like all the way in the back, I thought Renata, but like nah, Renata was terrible. So I kind of just ended up on Leona because I felt like just having a lot of CC just helps our comp. It just rounds it out way more to just make it so much easier for us.
Is Leona one
mean,
of your more comfort picks as well? Because you were
Definitely.
definitely going hard on the engages, bro.
Yeah, I
Well
mean,
played, well played.
anytime, like, there was an Aphelios on the screen, it felt like a Zenith blade was just coming out of, like, fog right onto him.
Yeah, any option that I had onto the Aphelios, I was hopefully trying to take. I wasn't really doing the best tracking like flashes and cleanses that game. I was saying to myself, like, my teammates heard me saying in comms, "Hey, stupid idiot, why aren't you pinging these spells?"
It's okay.
Nice.
I mean,
Blake, our top laner, who was like, "Are you talking about me?" I'm like, "No, I'm talking about myself."
So
yeah,
did
and I
you
also
guys
noticed during the
prep?
game.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead here. Yeah, go no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Did you guys prep the Aurora pick specifically for this week? I don't know. I don't know people super well, so maybe your mid's an Aurora player, but I was not
Our
expecting
mid just
that.
has so much fun playing Aurora, so we kind of just we're defaulting onto Aurora
Okay.
every game.
No, that's cool. Cool.
But our mid kind of like our mid's pretty flexible. Our mid like is a lot of picks. I won't say the rest of the picks that our mid likes, but
No,
mid
it's
likes
good
a
to
lot.
know. Yeah, you guys didn't have to show a lot for mid picks this series, so that's dope. Go ahead, Alec.
Yeah, and I was like just like wondering like it appeared that like you and Mike were like just running around like the map, just kind of like uh doing a really good job like keeping like the support jungle synergy of just like being able to find picks or being able to just like look for like any like engage. As like in like the first game, like when like anytime like Mike would engage, I noticed that like you were immediately like Wing onto him and like just Braum ulting, like trying to like hit the
Mhm.
carries with the Braum ult. And so I guess my question would be like, how do you like feel that like I guess this like synergy is like working out for you overall? Do you feel like
We
they could use a bit more practice, or do you feel like you've just really just nailed it?
we all trust each other. Like even if someone's trolling, like we had that moment in the second game where we kind of got funneled into that choke and the Azir I think got a triple off the shuffle, and we kind of like we were like, oh, we're inting, but like in the back of my head, I'm like, it's okay. We try and all be aggressive. If we're all going for plays together, that's good. Us not being like having any hesitation, it's good to just kind of full send. We all trust each other. We know just keep getting, just keep kind of doing those things, and it's gonna help build for later in the season too. We just all have trust that we have a feeling that if we mess up, that someone else is gonna help pick us up.
I mean, yeah, that's just a great answer. Trust, like teamwork makes the dream work. You know what they say. And I mean, I don't have really any questions here. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm good. Thanks for the interview, man, and
Yeah,
congrats on
thanks for
your
the
win.
interview.
No,
Yeah,
thanks for the
hope on
cast.
the
Thank you
win.
very much.
Yeah, of
Good luck in
course.
your guys' match later in the week.
Yeah,
Thanks.
hopefully we
Rift
win it.
Sharks is a fun team. I
Yeah,
played with them last season. Those are a fun group of guys.
that would be a good time.
Yep.
Okay, thanks
Good
everybody
luck.
for
Thank you very
watching the
much.
All
stream.
right. Yep.
See ya.
Yep. See ya. Bye bye.